completely different.
Whoa! Happy Hot Topic!
And when I say right into it, I'm talking about intercourse.
Australian OnlyFans star Scarlet-Vas reveals she's pregnant with her husband/alleged stepbrother's baby. If that sounds like a whole lot to unpack,
Yeah, it's not a real life, it's actually a real life porno come to life, you know what I'm saying?
you're right. Luckily, Scarlett is doing it for us in an interview with News.com Australia. According to the outlet, she and singer Tayo-Ricci met as teenagers while growing up in Melbourne and later became, quote, family when their parents got together.
Wow. It's like a porno come to life.
In September 2023, they tied the knot in Greece, and 1 year later, they announced they are expecting their first child together. As far as critics of their very online relationship, Scarlett tells News.com Australia they aren't bothered by the haters, saying, honestly, it doesn't affect us because we have each other.
Oh, it's going to be really awkward when they break up, though. I'm just being honest.
I don't really read our comments section, but if I do, I actually laugh. We find trolls very entertaining.
I'm kind of there with them, not into having sex with your sibling part, because I also don't have any siblings, so even if I wanted to, I couldn't. But I quit reading the comments online, and I'm just living in a la-la world. Everybody's running their mouth about me online. I'm just over here talking about stepbrothers, step-siblings banging each other. A very better way to live.
She adds, if something's really negative, we might comment back. We find it is quite a good disarming tactic.
Or maybe just ignore the comment. I'm sure I got comments online. Oh, you suck. I don't care. They got to take the same method of just going, whatever. Because when you respond, you're giving them the dopamine. You're giving them the adrenaline. You're giving them what they want. That being the loser trolls. It is weird sometimes when you're in the middle of an argument with some random person online, especially if they don't have a profile picture and you don't know who they are, and all of a sudden you're digging into it and you're trying to figure out who they are. I'm totally not admitting I've done this before. Or like some guy, like let's say a guy named Scott who lives in Pinellas Park goes, Ryan Hoppe, you suck. So then I look him up, and he's got a picture, and you can tell like 3 years ago he had a hot-ass girlfriend. Who am I talking about right now? And then he's single and alone, but I'm not talking about me because I'm not alone. What I'm saying to you, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, is a lot of times when I would try to manifest more hate by being much more negative online, I would always look into the trolls. I would always go, what type of life do they live?
The pair first went viral in 2021 after revealing their romance in a video titled, I Fell in Love with My Boyfriend's Best Friend.
I watched that one last night. It was just a different movie.
Who happens to be my stepbro. But while she claims the clip, which showed the two being dared to kiss each other as Voss's former boyfriend of 7 years, allegedly Tayo's best friend, watches on, was a, quote, skit, she insists their relationship is the real deal. While Scarlett declares she and Tayo are definitely not blood-related, she says they prefer to keep the specific details of their family connection private.
Yeah, you know the family's like, you guys are weird enough as it is. It's got to be a weird-ass Thanksgiving. I wonder how often this happens, because it came from somewhere, no pun intended. But seriously, like, if you think about it, it's like all over porn. I'm like whenever I see like, I'm trying to think of how to word this. I'll see like listeners of my show. They'll friend request me, they add me, and I get like a parasocial relationship with them where I feel like I know them, but I never met them. And there's a few people I know in Cleveland that have hot ass like stepwives, and they had kids when they were like 20. Because a lot of dudes get girls pregnant very early on in their life in, let's say Ohio, where I used to live. So I noticed that like the 13 or 14-year-old that was born in 2010, now I see them in like a family picture, and the stepmom is like my age, like 31, 32, 33, 34-ish. And you're like, I wonder if that kid at all, if it's weird for him having a hot stepmom. If you have any hot stepmom stories, you can always leave me a voicemail. 856-49-HOPPY. That's 856-494-6773. I am literally running out of breath, so let's get back to the news clip.
Out of respect for their parents. However, the duo's brand is devoted to playing up the possibility they are actually stepbrother and stepsister.
She is hot as hell, by the way. She's just like got that porn star vibe. And she's in porn. What a coincidence.
And Scarlett says after embracing that angle, their social media influence took off.
You're gonna influence other people to have sex with their siblings? Step siblings, I know.
She tells News.com, we didn't know what we were doing, but people were drawn to us. And whenever we did anything together, it would always go very viral.
Yeah, it's kind of captivating. You know that like typical person in porn that's just like so hot? And this could go with either gender. This could go with literally, let's say, a girl that's hot as hell in porn. And then the guys are always good looking. I mean, back in the day, you had Ron Jeremy and all this stuff. But now with porn, they're all like really good looking guys. What's funny is they just look like they would be in porn. Like, you know, like when you're out and about and you're at a club and you see a girl who's pretty as hell. She's like a 10 out of 10. And then you find out like 5 minutes later that she's an OnlyFans model, because I've had this happen before. And you go, no, not the girl that was literally flirting with me so I could buy her a drink. The best is, I don't even want to say it, but I don't care. I know somebody in the Kava community in St. Petersburg, and their girl does like full on porn. Like, she's done it all. And like everyone's seen it, and then they'll walk into the Kava bar, and he knows, but it's just so funny because it's like, we've all seen you take a...
We didn't realize step-sibling content was so popular. Maybe because it's rare?
Yeah. Real step-sibling porn might be rare, but the acting in a porno, not so much. I think actually last night, and I'm not trying to go down that Gen X baby boomer route of talking about watching porn. Howard Stern did it. Bubba the Love Sponge did it. Man, Cow, and Rover did it. All those guys did it, where they would talk about what they watched last night. But I actually think I didn't really watch it last night. I think I was so tired. Last night, I've been getting up at 4 a.m. to work on the MJ Morning Show, and then I fly right into the top secret chill room studios for Happy Hour. And I begin recording around like 10:30 a.m. after working a 5-hour marathon. That is the MJ Morning Show. And a lot of times I'm so tired at 6:30 that I didn't even watch porn last night. I was like, I am so drained. Literally, not figuratively, I was. Actually, it would be backwards. Actually, can you tell I'm sleepy? I just got the joke messed up.
Happy Hour. Happy Hour.